receives advice about the refining of his game.
Are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Spencer Turnbull, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Designated hitter.
Anderson over at second. Encarnacion at first, 2 out in the inning. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Next up for Detroit, Marcus Moore, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Moore.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Find the ball.
Nice pitch, big guy.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Mazzara. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box, Troy Stokes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Junior.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Everything done right.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Moore. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
One and one.
Inside. Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Grounded to short.
You can beat it. Move.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Moore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. Moncada's there for it, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Marcus Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Hey, we got nobody.
A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, two gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning. Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Looking for runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Edwin.
To third. Scooped up. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final.
Tigers, 10 runs on 14.
We are under the... Ready now for the White Sox, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Third, 5. To second for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Coming to the plate now, Marcus Moore. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Marcus Moore.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Pops this one up. Mendick shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Marcus Moore comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
Moore.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, you got it. No
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Jimenez. See you later.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Moore. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now at the plate, Marcus Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Reyes. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a relay home. And it'll be a sac fly and an RBI as that'll cut this to a 3-run deficit now. So digging in now, Nico Goodrum in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Tigers get 8-5 tonight. The Palehose jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carlos Rodon earns win number 7 on the season.
8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 15.
MLB The Show. Striding in, Marcus Moore. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with this. Digging in, Tim Anderson.
The batter, number 7.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Nice attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Nomar Mazara comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nomar.
This is popped up. Moore is there for it. And the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Marcus Moore. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
This is line to left. Jimenez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Ready once again, Marcus Moore. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Standing in, Tim Anderson. In his career versus this pitcher, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now the 0-2 pitch. Round to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball.
Striding into the box, Marcus Moore. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And it's 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Here we go. Clutch up right now.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Detroit Tigers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. The Tribe look for their 7th straight victory next. Matthew Boyd will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Striding in Cesar Hernandez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. So stepping in, Marcus Moore. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the... Stepping in,
Now
Marcus Moore comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
Get your pitch.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
No one better. Let's do it.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was a good job tying him up.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Moore. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is... Now to the plate, Marcus Moore, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Fielded cleanly, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Jose Iglesias, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He brings it in, and the Indians continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game.
First for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs on 9.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. The Indians are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, he's never really put things together like a lot of people in baseball thought he would from the left side. Love the arm, mid to upper 90s fastball, good assortment of breaking pitches to go along with it. Like most lefties, command has been the issue for Daniel Norris. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Third baseman, Marcus Moore.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season sucked.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. See you later.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch it.
At the plate, Marcus
Now
Moore.
batting,
He went
third
deep in his
baseman.
first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave one. Still a 3-2 ball game. Standing in, Tyler Naquin.
Now
He's
batting.
working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Tyler.
Luplo at second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down.
Place it first. Place it first.
Third baseline. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Indians 5 and the Tigers 2. Leading off the inning, Marcus Moore, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Moore.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. 1 down. Into the box now, Tyler Naquin. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Tyler Naquin.
Hey, best stuff right here. Put him away.
Is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. 3 left for the Indians, and it remains 5-2. Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Tribe led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Shane Bieber earns his 8th victory of the season. Adam Simber works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the Tigers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Freddie Peralta gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcus Moore. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there. At one time, right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Adios, pelota. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself.
Ready to take his hacks again, Marcus Moore, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Cabrera on at first, nobody out.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Nope.
Down and away, ball one. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Let's go, big fella. All right, one time, right here.
A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Popped him up.
Wendell.
Iglesias is there.
Ball.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Marcus Moore. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Glasnow utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run, no errors, and no one left. On now to the... Joey Wendell digs in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Joey Wendell.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Seventh inning ready to roll. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcus Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcus Moore. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
All right, your pitch coming right here, right now.
First offering on its way. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Moore is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Fouled off. To short, hit hard. Adames picks it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're on top, however, 9-4.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Tigers hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Michael Fulmer earns win number 7 on the season.
Tigers, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Yonny Chirinos will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, one time right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Hey, see it, drive it.
1-2, here it comes.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Stepping up now, Marcus Moore. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Drive it. Let's go right here.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Right here, kid. Drive something.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Moore, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Soler rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. It's now 5-5.
Hey, a risky send right there, D-Row. With no outs, you're going to send that runner from second on that ball hit.
Yeah, that's why they game plan, Dan. Bunch of meetings go into these series, whether it be hitting, pitching. Looks like the third base coach was on top of it. He was aggressive, and it paid off.
Go.
0-1 count. Here it comes. On its tailor-made to short. 6,
Run it out,
4,
run it out.
3, and they turn the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Ready for another shot now. Marcus Moore will match up with Tyler Glass now to lead off the inning.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there. Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Hey!
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, come on now, big guy.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in
Hey,
time.
your pitch. Your pitch. He's coming to you.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Renfroe. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Roll it up.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. He's got it. One there. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
Tigers, 6 runs, 9 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Charlie Morton gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded to third. Reined in. There's one. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. At the plate, Marcus Moore, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Moore.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Come on, baby, square it up.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Hey, I need you right here. 1 time.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch.
Standing in now, Marcus Moore.
Third baseman.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Moore.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Get your pitch. Drive it right here.
All even now, 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now, Austin Romine. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First pitch coming, here it is. Romine, the former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. Boom goes the dynamite. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Tigers have cut the gap to 3-2 now.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top.
So striding forward now, Marcus Moore comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside ball.
Fastball just inside. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Rays lead it 9-2. So coming to the plate, Marcus Moore. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Up next for the Tigers.
Ready for another chance? Austin Romine. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last AB, that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Skied into very shallow right. Meadows in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Margot's under it. And that retires the side. Fine work there out of the Rays bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Rays 12 and the Tigers 3.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Rays took the lead.